have the new landing gear doors done. They fit beautifully, exactly where I need them. So now it's time to build up the wheel well so that we can hide the wheel. So I'm just going to let it cure. I've used the Gorilla Glue clear to glue the foam because it expands, fills the gaps, and it's very sandable and shapeable with an X-Acto knife once it's cured. So the next phase is to let it dry out for an hour, then I'll trim all around and then start rounding it off and shaping it. I'm going to make this a little more blocky than the last one so that I get a really good clearance for the wheel. I've cut the foam, glued it on. I've hot glued the bottom foam. This top thin layer, just to raise it up and give me about 1/8 of an inch clearance above the tire, is done with about 1/8 foam, which I've cut on the band saw. I'm gluing it in position so that there's no warpage. I've got it taped and weighted down, and all is looking pretty good. So I'm just going to let it cure. I've used the Gorilla Glue clear to glue the foam because it expands, fills the gaps, and it's very sandable and shapeable with an X-Acto knife once it's cured. So the next phase is to let it dry out for an hour, then I'll trim all around and then start rounding it off and shaping it. I'm going to make this a little more blocky than the last one so that I get a really good clearance for the wheel. So we'll get back when we get that ready to go. So the glue's cured enough to clean these plugs up now. So I'll just put a fresh blade in. That's one thing I've learned over time. Always use a fresh blade. And I just buy them on, I think I bought these on Amazon about, I don't know, 1,000 I think, $50 or something. So it's a pretty good deal. So what I'm doing with this one, as you can see with this one, I went right to the edges, and that's what's caused me the problem with it not fitting, because when I made the molds from the plugs, I guess I trimmed it wrong, so they didn't fit very good. But we should be okay with this one. So I'm going to leave this lip here, and that way when it comes out of the mold I can just trim along it, and all will be good. I've got these roughed out, just the pink foam and some of my Gorilla Glue. And what I'm going to do now is just get some epoxy on there. I just want to make it so I can put some filler on tomorrow when this cures. All right, guys, that's how I do these simple plugs. Same method can be used for big plugs as well, by the way. And what I'm going to do is just put the glazing spot putty on. I was going to use the 2K 2-part putty, but I decided not to. The other 2K putty is really good. It's ready to sand in literally 10 minutes at about 70 degrees. But I don't have any in stock, and I just don't feel like going to go buy some. But based on what I'm seeing there, I may just have to, so we'll see. Okay, I've got the first coat of filler on. So what I'm going to do now is just quickly give it a light coating of primer, and that'll show me where all the repairs need to be done. So a couple more go rounds of that, and we should have these done. So now I have primer on the gear doors, and you can see when it was just in the pink, I guess it's called, or whatever color that is, the brown, ready brown. Everything looked great, and the reason why after the first coat of the filler, I put a primer on, is because then you can throw a shadow onto it, and using my handy dandy torch, you can see how rough it is. The actual landing gear itself, I mean the gear door itself, is nice and reasonably smooth, but you can see where it needs to get filler. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Walmart, my local store, no, sorry, AutoZone, and I'm going to pick up some 2K filler, so it's stiffer and it go on nicer, and we'll get this job done. All right, fellas, ladies, I've been to the store yesterday, picked up some glazing putty, 2K, and unfortunately they were out of the stuff I usually buy, which is a Bondo 2K putty. And the other one I use is a 3M Ice, which is excellent, both of them. They go on nice, feel good, super easy to send. Unfortunately, I had to go to one O'Reilly's in the US, and this is the stuff that they have now. They've stopped selling the Bondo stuff, and this stuff, the advertisement was 15 times easier and faster to sand or something like that. Well, I tell you, I'll never use it again. It was like $14 or $15, and it's crap. It goes on okay, mixes up okay, but it's like trying to sand aluminum. I mean, it's terrible. So I've given it 2 coats of that stuff. Took forever to send, and I ended up having to use 80 grit paper instead of 220, just to get it to form a little bit. So it's been a pain in the ass. But I'm going to switch right now. I'm going to just give it a light spray of primer to find out where any bad spots are, and then I'm just going to give it some of the regular 1-part glazing spot putty from, I think it's Bondo. Yeah, it's Bondo, and that'll be super easy to sand. Then another layer of primer, polish it, boom, make the molds. So don't buy this stuff, guys. It's absolute crap.